I'm Walker and welcome back to All About Nails, where we talk about vegan and cruelty-free nail polish. Today I'm really excited to be sharing the second collection that I've received from Orly as part of my ColorPass subscription. So I'll link to the previous video that I did about this where I talk a little bit more about the subscription itself and why I decided to sign up for it. But today we're just going to be talking about the Deep Wonder collection. This is their winter holiday collection for 2018. So really quickly, if you're not familiar with the ColorPass subscription, it usually comes with 1 or 2 freebies in the box in addition to the polishes in the collection. So I'm just going to show you really quickly what I got this month, and then we'll talk about the polishes. So the winter holiday box came with 2 products, both of which are very appropriate for a winter collection. The first product is this Pravana Intense Therapy Hair Mask. I've never used a product from Pravana. I'd heard of them, but I've never used them before. This is a curative mask, it says, so it's especially good for dry hair, which in the winter seems very appropriate. Unfortunately, I won't use this product on my hair. It has silicones in it, which I opt not to put in my curly hair. Silicones are not bad for you by any means. They're not animal derived. They're a fine ingredient, but they're not something that I put in my curly hair. I find them to either dry out my hair or weigh it down. It's not a good mix. A lot of curly hair people can put silicones in their hair and they have no problem. And a lot of people don't have curly hair and so put silicones in their hair. So the second product that was in the ColorPass box is one that I will definitely use. This is the Orly Cuticle Therapy Cuticle Creme. This product was previously not vegan. It had lanolin in it, which comes from like sheep wool, but they've reformulated it and it actually is vegan now. And so I was so excited to, number 1, get this in my box, and then number 2, find out that it actually is vegan. So I'm planning to do an in-depth review of this product in a couple days because I really, really enjoy it. So stay tuned for that. Alright, and now what you're all here for, we're going to talk about the Deep Wonder collection. This collection has 6 pieces and they are each stunning polishes. They are so beautiful, and we're going to go through each one and do a live swatch, and then I'll tell you about my favorites at the end. So we're going to start with the 2 creams from this collection. This first one is a kind of purpley, pinky, magenta cream, and this one is called Mystic Maven. Mystic Maven was opaque for me in 2 coats. The first coat was pretty close to opaque, but I did do a second coat just to bring it up to full opacity and full kind of evenness on the nail. I really like this color. It's not, incredibly unique, but it is really fun for the winter. I like that it has a little bit of a cool tone to it because I think cooler tone polishes look better on my skin tone when it's cold out and I am paler. You're seeing 2 coats of Mystic Maven. The next polish is also a cream. This is Wild Wonder. Wild Wonder is a red polish that has a little bit of pink in it and it's a little bit grayed out. So it's not kind of a holly bright red for the holidays, but it is a really soft and beautiful polish. This one was also opaque for me in 2 coats. This one was a little bit further from opacity on that first coat, but 2 coats brought it up to full opacity. Super smooth, really, really stunning polish. So this is 2 coats of Wild Wonder. Alright, up next is this really gorgeous kind of burnt orange metallic polish. This is Cosmic Crimson. And this polish was opaque for me in 2 coats. It was not super brushstrokey, which I appreciated because the fall metallic polish in their collection was super brushstrokey for me. This one was a lot easier to get smooth. I would say be wary, don't manipulate it too much as you're applying, but when you put that second coat on, if you kind of just glide it over the top of your nail, it is pretty easy to get it without brush strokes. The next metallic in this collection is Lucid Dream, and this is this really pretty kind of rose gold with a silver shimmer in here. It's a little bit champagne-y, a little bit rose goldy. I'm not 100% sure how to describe this color. It was really soft on the nail for me and did definitely need 2 coats. You might even need 3 coats of this one. It's the only one in this collection that I would say you might need 3 coats for. This one was a little bit more brush strokey for me than the last polish, but still not as bad as the one from the fall collection. So you're looking at 2 coats of Lucid Dream. Alright, this polish is stunning. This is Nebula, and it is a super gorgeous purple metallic with silver shimmer in here. This polish looks like a very similar formula to Lucid Dream in terms of the composition. There's the kind of color pigment, and then there's this like silver, glittery, shimmery ness in here. This one, however, was opaque for me in 1 coat. I did do a second coat here in my swatch just so you can see what happens, but it is not necessary. It doesn't really deepen the color or do any evening out. It was totally opaque for me on that first coat. So this is 2 coats of Nebula. All right, and the last polish in this collection is the one that I think has been blowing up. This is a gorgeous duochrome, and this is called Retrograde. And when you look at Retrograde, it's got purple and green and blue in the base here, and also maybe some black glitters in here. So it is definitely a duochrome, and Phoebe Moon did a really great review of this collection several weeks ago, and she went really in depth about kind of the components that she assumes are in this polish and why, you know, the duochrome is not as strong as it might be in some kind of indie polishes that look like this. She's so smart. Obviously the lady makes incredible nail polish, and so she knows all about ingredients and how they interact with one another. So definitely watch her review if you want to see more about kind of the components of this polish. I think honestly for a mainstream polish, I am so impressed with the formula here. It's not, you know, the most flippy duochrome polish I've ever seen, but I think it's stunning. This one was opaque for me in one coat. I did do a second coat and found that it did deepen a little bit the kind of flippy duochrominess. And so I would say do 2 coats of this polish, even though it looks opaque on that first coat. I was really happy with 2 coats of Retrograde. Okay, so those are the 6 polishes in the winter collection from Orly. This collection was really interesting for me to pick up because it doesn't have colors in it that scream, Walker will love these colors, but it has some really gorgeous and fascinating polishes. My 2 favorites surprised me, but they are definitely the 2 darker shades in this collection, Nebula and Retrograde. These 2 are stunning. They are unique in my collection. I know that there are indies that make polishes that look like this. I don't own them, and so I'm happy to have this from a mainstream brand, and I think the flip is just enough for me. For Nebula, I am really falling hard right now for these like purple metallics, and this one is stunning. I can see myself wearing this in the winter, and I can see myself wearing this in the winter for the next several months, and I'm so excited for them to bring a little bit of glitter to the dreary days that are ahead. Awesome, I would love to hear from you. Did you pick up any of the polishes in this collection? Are you interested in any of the polishes in this collection? Which of these are you kind of wowed by? Which are you like, meh, been there, done that? Orly collections I think can be kind of hit or miss, to be honest, but this one I was pretty pleased with. As always, please give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos like it. On December 1st, I am starting to participate in vlogmas and / nailmas, and there'll be lots of YouTubers who are making a video every day through the 25th or the 31st of December all about nail polish. So definitely hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my nailmas videos. Awesome, thanks so much, and I will see you next time.